I want to talk a little bit about a rabbi, Rabbi Lynn Landsberg, who was very influential on getting the ADA passed. She was one of the clergy who supported 25 years ago the Americans with Disability Act. And she, 2 years later, she had a near fatal car accident and had trauma to her brain. So she became disabled. She became the recipient of what she helped put into place. And now she's presents all over the world in faith-based, bridging the gap with inclusion. And she's one of my mentors and heroes. And what I've learned from her, and also Rabbi Brad Artson says, if we're not hit by a bus, we're all going to have a disability. So the time for us to have compassion, the time for us to listen to someone who doesn't speak, that could be us. That will be us if we, God willing, live to be old enough. We need to create a compassionate, understanding culture now, so that when we are lonely, isolated, in our senior years, our lives will be saved. Our lives will be saved by what we put into practice now. And I think all of us can be more inclusive just by including those parts of ourselves that we deny.
What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, if we are always aspiring to perfection and to an image of something other than who we are, we're going to have a self-hatred. And that self-hatred is going to be placed onto the weakest of our culture. If we can embrace and love ourselves profoundly, then it's going to be so much easier for that love to overflow and for that patience to be there when someone moves a little slower or thinks a little less quickly. By loving ourselves profoundly, our hearts will be open to embrace and love others. By appreciating ourselves, we're not just be aware of disability and aware of autism, we're not only just accept autism, we're going to appreciate autism.
Yeah.